Hey guys, alright, we're out here at the property. So far the curb appeal is just very, very pretty. Like the little things that they've done, little accents and stuff. I'll show you here in a minute. As you can see across the street, you've got just the green grass, which is nice, little park. That's the side of a house, and then of course you got the wall here, so you don't have the front of houses looking directly at you. It's kind of nice about having that corner lot. So whenever I was talking about little things like the light pole here, just adds a lot of character. The little irons on the side of the wall. They've got on their garage those little accents. You can kind of see them here. Can't really see because of the sun glare on my screen, but let's see. That's what I'm referring to. Just looks neat. Gives it a different appeal. This is your side yard here. That is your gas meter right there. There we go. And the nice thing is the pool equipment is on this side of the house. So literally all they would have to do is almost like a straight line. Just take that gas line straight back and you're already at your pool equipment. And this, of course, let's go look at the side yard too, just so you really see everything. This is the side of the house, and you see the cluster mailbox over here. I'm assuming that's going to be your cluster mailbox, so you don't have to walk all the way down the street. That's always nice. We have to walk 2 streets over to get to our mailbox, so that's kind of the thing they do here in Arizona, is they have them down the road, and lucky ones that are close, it's practically on your property. So this is the inside, nice pretty screen door, which is great for the time of year that it feels good outside, because then you can open up your front door and have this closed. Just allows the breeze to come in, which I love. Paint looks like it's in fantastic shape. I have a feeling that they repainted it whenever they moved in here. Let's step on inside. Here's the inside of the home. Make sure that, try and make it so it's not so blurry. To me it looks blurry. Might just be my screen, but let's get that going. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is gorgeous whenever you first walk in. It almost seems like this probably used to be separated with the wall, which we had that front room concept, and they opened that up to make the kitchen way bigger and to give it just an open concept all the way through. This is just a nice little sitting area here. Got a formal dining table, obviously. The flooring is beautiful. Love that. It's a laminate wood, so it has that wood look, but you don't have the maintenance of wood. And then, of course, you have the diagonal tile that goes all the way down as well. Love this kitchen. This kitchen's beautiful. Obviously have the gas range. Looks like a really expensive top of the line GE one too. And this island, I mean, you can kind of tell in the video, but it's huge. I mean, this thing has to be 10 feet long, 9-10 feet. I mean, it's awesome. To have 5 chairs sitting there comfortably. This is the color of the granite. Here, I'll show you a little close up there. Color of the cabinets. It's kind of that antique white rather than the gloss white. I really like the way that looks. That's kind of the new thing. And then of course there's your backsplash. This stove, man, they really did a good job cleaning it. It doesn't look like there's a speck of anything on it, which is great. You do have the microwave over here. So a lot of times when we have the chimney, I've seen houses that don't have any microwave. They still have the spot open for it. And you got the big sink here. Very pretty. This is the, here we'll look at the fridge too. This is the fridge that's coming with the house. Very nice, again, GE, top of the line. Love the way this thing looks. It's like a decent size, looks pretty wide. And this is your living room over here. Love that big, beautiful entertainment center. That's amazing. So we'll go here to the laundry room real quick. This one has a like a motion sensor, so whenever you walk in, it just automatically detects that you're in here. Here's your washer and dryer. More cabinets in here, very nice. Some storage cabinetry here. This is going to be for your pantry, basically. And you got another one right here. I like the way that they're utilizing space. It's very nice. And then we'll step out to the garage here. Pretty standard two-car garage out here. Nothing extra to it. You really just have this extra step here that some houses don't have. See how the level here, it's just a little build up. Gas hot water heater, so that's good. Okay. Step out this way. Just again, I think this is probably one of the neatest things of the house. I'll show you one more time. Very, very pretty how open this is. Alright, so we're walking through the kitchen. Go left here. This is going to be the extra bedrooms. This bathroom actually goes all the way through. It's kind of neat. So that way both bedrooms on each side have access to it. So this is it'd be guest bathroom essentially. Have the sink here. Obviously the toilet. Like Lil Wayne's boarding here. It's nice. And of course the very pretty setup here for the tub. Go back through this way. These are going to be the extra bedrooms. Again, you have that really pretty wood flooring here. This bedroom one. One thing you did notice too is it doesn't have a ceiling fan. So they're relatively simple to do. I mean, you can go to Home Depot and they're $150 basically for a nice one. But you know, especially in Arizona, typically you want ceiling fans in those rooms. Y'all aren't going to be here during the hottest summer, so it'll be up to you. And here's bedroom number 2. It's a queen size bed in here. Oh, my camera likes to focus on windows. You can barely see it. There we go. I'll show you around this way. It's the closet here. They've got it packed full. Both closets. It's a Tetris game. Alright, so I'm going to show you how it goes through. So essentially you go this way. The other way is the living room. This is going to be your bathroom. You can pop out here. And this again is the living room area. So the first one here is the third bedroom. Third guest bedroom, so a total of 4. You got your closets here. Not a terribly small bedroom. It's probably 12 by 10 type of thing. Obviously you can fit the queen bedrooms in these, or queen beds, but I would probably go full just because that way it gives you a little more space, but either way is an option. All the bedrooms have that really pretty wood flooring too. And this is the master. This master's great size. Much bigger than the one that was at the last house, the smaller house. Got the vaulted ceilings in here as well too. Walk this way. This is going to be the bathroom. Got really high counters, which is nice. Call those the executive height. There's your tub. And then your shower. And then the closet. Good sized closet. And then you've got, lastly, the throne room here. We'll head back out this way. And now we're back into the living room area. So far I'm not seeing anything as far as damage-wise, and this place looks perfect. There's no settling cracks in the ceiling like you see all the time, no chips in the paint, no scuffs. This certainly is fully move-in ready. One of the things that I did notice here, walking through, is this looks like this used to be a doggy door. It's now been bolted. Let me see if I can get down there. There we go. It's a big plank that's actually bolted and sealed that for you. We'll see what it looks like on the outside too. But typically, you know, people can drywall that. Is the easiest way to do it to where it makes it look more flush. So the camera timed out on me, not exactly sure what time. So there's your doggy door I was talking about. We'll see what it looks like on the outside. You got to get usually a contractor to make it look more flush for the drywall. Yeah, after I think it's like 12-13 minutes, this thing always cuts off. So have to make a new clip. All right, let's step on outside. This is awesome. Love the patio. Got the nice big covered space here. To the side, love this too. This is really nice. Real solid. I mean, it seems like a stained concrete that they have here. This is your side yard. Very nice. And this is that doggy door thing I was talking about. Let's see if I can get in there. So they've just got, again, sealed wood that's got the bolts and stuff on there on both sides. So a painter can actually remove those, put some drywall up, seal it, and then repaint it to where you can never even tell it was there. So this is very nice. Let's see what it looks like underneath here. If I can get the cover off here. There we go. And there's your grill, very nice. Let's see underneath here. It looks to me like they have a gas line built in, which is nice. So there might already be a gas line somewhere. I'll check on the other side to see if there's any type of thing, but this should be probably your gas line right here. Very cool. So that's already set up to where it's just gas immediately. And of course this is your view from the grill, which is very pretty. We'll come back over here. It's your little Ramada area, which is nice. Love the little fire pit. And here's your pool. It's actually already PebbleTec, which is nice, so it's not the plaster, so you don't even have to deal with that. Let me, I'm going to measure how wide it is, just because I know it's always tough sometimes to tell, and then of course the depth. So I'll pause the video and do that here in a moment. This is the the road to the neighborhood back behind here. So it's a 30-mile-an-hour road, so it's not going to be your busy traffic, but essentially everybody that lives here in the neighborhood will be driving past this here. So I'll give you a minute or two where we just kind of watch what's going on. Here's your example of the road noise. It's not a busy road because of the fact that it's just an internal neighborhood road. So it takes a minute or two for more cars to drive by. You can hear a car coming? No? Of course, if I pop up, there's 0 cars. Alright, well, we'll walk around the backyard a little longer just so you can see what the sound is. But that's really good, the fact that there's not a lot of cars that drive by. It's not a constant noise. Very, very pretty. There was your car driving by, so you got another example. This is another gas line that's actually out here, so this is a gas fireplace. So you've got the gas lines already running through, so they may be able to jump right on that line whenever you add your heater to your pool. That little hole that's right there in between all those little squares, that's for an umbrella. This is going to be your pool equipment. Here. You have your AC unit right there as well too. So what they would have to do for the heater is install it right here, which wouldn't be a big deal at all. I mean, you'd have it sitting right here, you still have plenty of space to get all the way down. Very, very easy to be able to add that pool heater, and now you're still completely covered by the wall, all that good stuff. I like the way their setup is here too, it's neat. What I would do is I would get something though that anchors into here and then goes across, just that way it covers up your pool equipment. It looks like it's in great shape, obviously, from the fact it's only 3 years old, but so you do have a little waterfall that's on the little slit here. Let me do a couple of foot measurements here for length and width, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the pool is about 12 feet by 24 feet. Those aren't exact measurements just because it's off of my feet, but so you can say Ryan feet, 12 by 24, which is good for the width and the length. My only concern is the depth. So I took their little pool skimmer, and it goes to about the deepest point, which really this whole thing on this side is about the same depth. It goes about to my chest, which means it's probably about 4 feet. Because if it was 5 feet, I think it would go up to my neck. I'm 5'9". So it's obviously still able to swim, from side to side. Obviously, whenever you go sideways, you have that capability. But 4 feet is definitely a shallow pool to me. I feel like it should be 5 feet at its deepest point. But there's not a large difference between here and here in the pool area, so it's almost like it's just 4 feet all the way across. The good thing about that, so pros and cons, obviously the cons is the fact that you can't just be walking along and then all of a sudden be underneath the pool and be submerged. The positive to it is the fact that obviously it's much cheaper to heat. So it has that ability, since the fact that it is shallow, to heat for a relatively cheap price. Whenever you get deep, it gets really costly. So that'll be one of those things you guys got to discuss. Kind of go ahead and take some measuring tape and go about 4 feet up on you and see if that is deep enough for the pool. As far as making it deeper, you got to pull everything up. It wouldn't even be worth it to make something like that deeper, because you got to think all the pipes, obviously the plaster, all that stuff would have to be ripped up, dig a deeper hole, and then resealed, and you might as well just build a pool at that point. So, not bad length and width. Depth is the only thing you guys got to figure out if that's deep enough for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any other questions at all. So far it hits, I mean, literally every single possible piece it hits for you. It's a beautiful property, except for, I know, the depth of the pool. Your standard here in Arizona is definitely 5 feet. You're not going to find a ton of them that are super deep, and that's just because of the fact that our ground's so hard. You don't have a ton of people that go deep anymore. I mean, there's a lot of older homes you can find 8, 9 feet, but now you're dealing with a home that was built in the 80s. So that's probably the only thing I can possibly think of that is a deterrent, is that pool. And then you do have the road that's behind you, a neighborhood road. They got to be somewhere. That one I wouldn't be too worried about. I don't think that would deter your value or make buyers go elsewhere. But of course, something to be aware of. Let me know what you think. Talk to you guys soon.